Hey guys, psvita here with my anniversary video. My first year on YouTube is done, almost. I kind of got a lower you guys. I'm filming this a bit ahead of time because today is the 25th. My anniversary is on my YouTube anniversary is on YouTube. My universe. Fuck this. I'll just fuck this up. 1 minute, guys. My YouTube anniversary, my 1 year anniversary on YouTube is what I'm trying to say, is on the 30th, and that's 5 days away. Fucking hell, man, that's a bit. I don't know what's fucking wrong with me. Sorry guys, let me just move on with this video now. But anyways, I'm filming it a bit ahead of time because I've got free time at the moment. I probably won't do on the 30th, so it's just easier for me to film it now and maybe upload it, then just make it private and make it unprivate on the 30th. I don't know, see what happens. Yeah guys, anyways, so what this video is about is I'm going to be comparing the psvita Ipod Touch 4th Gen iPod Nano 700th Gen and iPod Shuffle the 4th Gen. So yeah guys, anyways, first of all let's get the music out of the way. Music out of the way, if you're just looking for a quick device, quick simple little device which holds about, I think it's 200 tunes, I'm not sure. I don't use this much anymore because of my other ones, but I use this when I'm at college because of if it gets jacked. I ain't too worried about that shit because of I've got some better ones anyway. Yeah, anyway. So this is good if you're not planning on storing much music on your iPod. You're just going to use it for and you ain't got much money. If you ain't got much money, and you just want, and you don't listen to music too often, or you don't listen to a lot of music, you just listen to a little amount, this will probably be the best thing for you because it's cheap. So well, it's not cheap, but it's the cheapest of the iPods. If you're dead set on getting an iPod and you want a extremely cheap one, or you don't want to have it, or you're not going to listen to too much music with it, and you do want it specifically for music though, this would probably be the best one. It can also be used as an USB device, but I don't know why you'd want to use it for that, because it's like 2 gigs and you get like, I got an 8 gig USB for fucking £5, so just buy that. But anyways, music wise, this is probably your best choice if you're not going to listen too much, because it's just plain old music, nothing else. You don't get a screen, however. If you want a screen, don't pick this one because you're not going to be able to see what you listen to. But if you press this button at the top, you can find out what track you are currently listening to. Just navigate the menus with the forward, back, play, pause, music up, music down. Yeah, so this is good if you just want music. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Okay, the iPod Nano. Now, I have mixed feelings about the Nano. It's good if you want a screen to go with your music, but the battery life on it is awful. Okay, guys. I would actually say this is better battery life than this, because this dies after about, I'm not sure, about 5 hours of use. This dies usually when I'm using it. This lasts me for most of the day. Usually, couple of times it died on me like during one day, but most of the time it lasts throughout the whole day. So battery life wise, this is definitely the worst iPod. Just bear that in mind with all the other features I'm going to talk about. Bear in mind that this is like the worst battery. I mean, this has got the worst battery life on it. However, this one does play music. It has a screen, touch screen, which, yeah, see, don't know if you can see that. I'm playing a bit of Gets. Tells you time, so you can use it as a wristwatch if you get the accessory, which I have, but I don't know where it is at the moment. You can listen to, you can put photos on this, even though I don't really see the point because look how small it is. Why do you want to see photos on something this small? You can put podcasts on this one as well. That's a feature I've noticed not many people are talking about. This one, you can actually play podcasts on this. However, if it's a podcast with video in the podcast, you'll not be able to see the video. You just see a screenshot of the video and hear what's going on. So you've got to bear that in mind. If you're listening to like just a pure voice podcast, however, it works perfectly fine. This also has a DAB radio. Well, I think it's a DAB. Oh no, it's a radio of some sort, and it works as soon as you plug the earphones in. So that's good. It's got the Nike sort of fitness thing. It's got photos. I always said about photos. So yeah, it's decent, guys. But number one, it's a lot of money, and I don't think it's worth it because of the battery life on it. Because yeah, this is like 16 gig one, and it cost me about 110 quid. You can get this if you're just into music for 40 quid, or if you're really wanting to use it for more stuff, I'll just go for the iTouch 4G, because I think this is like 100 and what was it, 140 pound or so, which is quite a lot for the 8 gig version, by the way. But yeah, it's the 8 gig version for, or like 140 quid. This is 64 gig, by the way. But anyways, it's 140 quid, I believe, for the 8 gig version. But you can listen to music, watch films, TV shows, play video games, not to a great quality, but play video games. I don't know what else to say about it. It just does everything. Basically, you can browse the internet and everything. So but the 8 gigs is a bit restricting. You can't listen to as much as you would do if you have this, which is 16 gig. But you can go up a bit more and go for, like, I think it's 170 quid for the next one. I'm not sure, guys. I ain't really checked the prices too much, which I should have done. I'm sorry about that, guys. But yeah, price wise, this is not a great choice, but quality wise, it is an amazing choice, because this is probably my favorite of the iPods, which is basically expected, I would say, because everything works on it great. It's got YouTube on it, which works great. It's got Facebook, which works great. It's got music, which obviously plays great. It's got a new speaker system in comparison to the iTouch 2nd gen, which I also have, which didn't work too well in my opinion. It is a really good device for listening to music and sort of watching videos, even though it died extremely fast after you watched the video or played a game on it. But it wasn't amazing by any means. This one is amazing. It's also got cameras on this, at the front and at the back. The other iPods do not. So this is basically just great if you want to use it. If you want to do anything apart from like make a phone call or play a hardcore game. So yeah, that's the iTouch 4th gen. Now the psvita. This is great if you want to play like proper hardcore video games on a portable device, because I played Uncharted all the way through to the end. My god, was it an amazing experience just on a fucking portable system. I was amazed by that. So yeah, gameplay wise, this is the best one to go for. Music wise, this is actually pretty good, guys. I would have to say, listening to music on this does work really well, and the speaker system I would say is better than the speaker system on the iTouch. However, the web browsing, sometimes there is some, I'm not sure what to call it, but it takes a while to load as well. It takes a while to load when you're online. You can't watch YouTube videos. The Facebook works really well. The Facebook app works really well. I'm not sure if it works as well as this, but it does work really well. The cameras, they're just as good as on the iTouch. So yeah, guys. Anyways, overall, I'd have to say it's between the psvita and the iTouch 4th gen, for which is the best one. It depends on what you want though. If you want a game, if you want the system just to play like hardcore video games, or should I say mainly to play hardcore video games, the psvita is the system for you. If you're looking for something to like browse the internet, listen to music and watch videos, the iTouch is the system for you. If you can't afford that, but you want to listen to podcasts, radio, music, be able to use it as a watch, and don't mind the short battery life, the nano. If you just want to listen to music, purely that and nothing else, and you don't need a lot of tracks, and you don't mind not being able to see what you're listening to, then and if you want to get something extremely cheap, then the iShuffle is probably the product for you. So yeah, guys, I know that wasn't very good, but I've done my best. Hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. So yeah, that was my 1 year anniversary on YouTube video. I'm gonna go to get a drink now because I'm fucking thirsty as hell. That's pretty much it. This is Master 50 signing out.